Hello everyone, what is up? My name is Kryptiix, so welcome back to another video. It's been a long time since I have done build-a-boat content, so I'm thankful that you guys are still hanging around if you guys are watching this video. And also guys, I do have merch now, so if you want to support me, please check it out. The link will be in the description to the group. Now you may be wondering why I am with Tutorial Dude right now. If you do not know, Tutorial Dude is my alt account, and that is because we're going to save him for later. He is going to be a way to find out if this glitch is successful or not. And now, before I actually get into how this glitch actually works, I'm just going to repeat the process to you. So the first thing that you're going to need is you're going to need to open your build tool, and you're just going to turn off anchor block. Now if you do not know how to do this, you're just going to press this plus button right here, and then you're going to go out to this open area that just popped up, and you're just going to make sure that anchor block is not checked off. It should be off. Now, what we're going to do, step 2, is we're going to need to place down a seat. Now, you want this seat to be relatively close to the boundary, yet you don't want it exactly right here on the boundary. So maybe about right here is good, about 4 studs. It doesn't really matter. It just has to, be close to it, but not exactly on it. Now, step 2 we're going to need cakes. Now, if you don't have cakes, there's probably many codes on it. I'm not entirely sure, but if there is, I will post some codes on the screen right now. So, after you get those cakes, you're going to need to place down 2 cakes on top of yourself, right in the middle of that seat, one after another. Now, step 4 of this process is you're going to need to get out any block. Now, it doesn't matter whatever block, it just has to be these cube blocks. And I'm just going to do gold blocks just to flex on you guys. Haha, I'm just kidding. But I am going to use gold blocks just to show you this. And we're just going to make this about halfway inside and outside of your body. Just like that. As you can see, if the seat is kind of glitching out a bit or something like that, that means you got it about right. So you just want it to be halfway inside and halfway outside, and you should be fine. Now, the next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get the same block. It actually doesn't even need to be the same block, but you're just going to need to place a block, and you're just going to place it about 1/4 outside the boundary. I would do this, but you can't do it like here, so you're going to need to do it as the closest you can outside of the boundary. And this is about as close as you can get, about 1/4 outside. But yeah, that is how you're going to do it. So now that we got all these things done, we're going to need the one last thing in order to make this glitch work, and that is the scale tool. So I'm sorry if any of you do not have the scale tool. I highly apologize, but in order for this glitch to work, you actually need the scale tool. So next, now that we got this all done, we're going to need to click on the first block, the one that's about halfway inside of you, and you're just going to need to click any of these orbs. Click. You hear me? Don't drag it, don't move it around, don't scale it or anything. Just click. Okay, I hope you heard that, but I just clicked by it right now. So after you clicked it once, just once, you don't need to click it many times, just once, and you're going to need to click on the second block that you placed, the one that's outside, almost outside the boundary, and you're just going to click that one. Oops, I failed, I messed up. As you can see, I messed it up, so we're going to need to repeat the process again. So, just in case if you do mess it up, that is how you do it. Just delete the 2 blocks and replace them. Now, we're going to go 1, and we're going to press 1. And if this gold block disappears out of nowhere, you saw that, I could replay it. But if that gold block disappears, you got it right. And just to double check, there are 2 ways you can do it. And one way, right away. After that, you can delete the first cake, the one that was attached to the chair, and then you can freely move around. But if you don't want to move around, that's fine. I mean, that's the whole point of the spectator mode or invisibility glitch. But basically, in order to find out if this works or not, there are 2 ways. One is to step onto the river. You may be thinking I'm crazy, but it is true that you do not take any damage from the river if you step with the glitch. Now, you may be wondering if you can make money on this, but you cannot, and I'll explain why in just a second. But as you can see, I am not taking any damage on the top right, as you can see. So that means the glitch worked. And a second way in order to find out if this worked or not is to get an alt account. That's why I have Tutorial Dude right here. So give me a second. I'm just going to pull up Tutorial Dude screen right there. And as you can see, I am right there. But if you notice, I am right here. And that is how you know that this glitch worked. And crazy enough, if I start moving, I think you could see on my screen that I'm just moving on the chair, and it doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense, but it's just really, really weird. So now that I'm back on my screen, I'm going to explain how this works. Basically, when you do the scale orb glitch, I guess you could consider it, basically the game thinks that you're still on this chair, yet you're not because you're freely moving around. I don't fully understand how the glitch works, but it's just really cool. You can use this to like spectate your friends, and you don't have any much limits either. You could still, click pistons. You can, place of random things all around, and people can think you're a ghost or something, and it's true. You can even eat the candy and run around. And it's really cool because you can check out other people's bases, and I'm not entirely sure, but you may be able to surpass isolator mode, almost guaranteed. So basically, I can run around and check out everyone else's base, and they won't have no idea that I'm actually there. So it's really, really cool. And I was going to use this for a video. I was going to make a hide and seek, and I was going to host it, but I didn't want to give away that I was following someone since I need it for footage. So I used this glitch to spectate other people. But otherwise that video didn't come out. But that is one reason why you can use the glitch. So yeah, this glitch is really cool, and I really think you could use it sometimes. So thank you guys all for watching. As you can see, I'm doing my intro right here, but if you look at the screen, I am obviously not over there. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video and it helped you out in some way possibly, please, I would really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. Liking and subscribing helps out a lot. So please, if you could do that, it would be much appreciated. Now, I'm Kryptiix, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.